everybody? SCARECROW here again with another reaction video. This time it's going to be a very controversial topic. I will be reacting to Charles Manson. Now, besides the fact, I do listen to his music and his family's music. Now, his music is more of like a Tom Waits kind of sound, and his family's music is more folky, and I do listen to it. I don't like what he did, but for a guy that also helped with a Beach Boys song, uncredited, it was a song that was called Cease to Exist. He has a version, but then Beach Boys turned it into something else. And I actually haven't listened to the whole song, so I might react to that one day. But besides the point, it's kind of a hard thing to talk about. So he is very talented. That's the crazy thing, is that if he hadn't done what he had done, his music would have been up there with who knows. I mean, I honestly find his music very good. So I'm going to read a little info. And I'm not going to... So they had a guy that ended up living with the family. And his name was Phil Kaufman. And I'm just going to narrow it down for y'all. So when he was in prison, he asked Kaufman, please put out my music. Let's see, allowed only 3 phone calls per day. Manson was very anxious for his music to be heard. A lot of record companies obviously declined. Kaufman raised $3,000 and pressed 2,000 copies of an album, which this is on, called Lie, The Love and Terror Cult. Recordings from 1967 to 1969. 13 songs. Here it is. These included Cease to Exist, a song the Beach Boys had recorded in modified form as Never Learn Not to Love. That's their version. Each version came with a poster put out by a joint venture. And it had signatures of a whole bunch of prisoners and inmates, all supporting Manson and the family. It was released March 6, 1970. Distributed, if I could talk, distributed on the West Coast by the same people who did the first underground album, Great White Wonder, a collection of pirated Bob Dylan tapes. Kaufman signed an agreement with New York-based ESP Disc to distribute the album nationally. So I just wanted to give you all a little info on that and how that came about and how he got his music out. A lot more of his music has surfaced over the years, and I mean a lot. So, like I said, this might be a I'll get it one of these days when I spit it out. It's going to be like, hey, Georgie, do you want a balloon? Oh my gosh. That's the perfect, voice for this, right? Hey, Georgie, do you want a balloon? Do you want to hear Charles Manson too? Okay. I don't know why I did that. That was just ridiculous. Maybe I do know. ADHD, I swear. Okay. So let's just get right into it. I'm blabbering on. Y'all could have looked this up probably if you wanted to. But this song is called Ego.
Side. It's in the back. The front. No, it's in the back. No, it's in the front. No, it's in the back. They shoved it in the back. They put it in the back. All the love in the back. Get in the back. All the love, get in the back, boy. And they call it your subconscious. Remember Freud? And the front is your computer. And I call him old ego is a too much thing. Old ego is a too much thing. He'll make you fool yourself. You'll think you're somebody else. The guy out. Oh, the trouble you bring. Makes you wanna jump on a band fight, and you can't stand not to be right. It'll make you lie, make you cheat, just so you won't be beat. It'll make you get on out of sight. You get afraid, you're gonna act like a clown. And do you get mad when somebody puts you down? Your heart's a pumping and your paranoid's a jumping. Look out, ego is a too much thing. When everything seems going so fine, old ego puts itself on in a bind. Your certainty turns to doubt, and then you start flipping out. Then you ease on out of your mind.
Well, there you have it. That was Ego. Again, I haven't heard all of his music and his family's music, because his family's doesn't have him singing. It's just the band and the family singing. So, and I will be reacting to that one day. Try and switch up sounds here and there. But that was Ego, and like I said, I've listened to Six City, and that one, his music has a very distinct sound to it. You can tell because of the acoustic guitar and just the indiness of it, if you can say that. It's very raw. There's no big things going into it, no clarity, nothing. It's just how it was when he was sitting there playing it. And I like it. It's something about it. It's just really good. If he hadn't did what he did, this man would have been a genius. This man would have, I don't know, like, we have a lot of crappy music that has made it huge. It went big, and we're just sitting there like, yeah, look at that. That sounds great. But this would have been big. And, I mean, there's a lot of people that listen to it. Myself, for instance. I like it. Not the person himself, but his mind on music is intriguing. It's just crazy. And I had to react. I was like, people might not like it. People might. You never know. You can't hide behind something and for people to forget and all that. I mean, when something like this is out there, it's kind of nice to share with someone, because, I mean, there have been a lot of bands and stuff that did horrible things over the years, and I guarantee you someone out there still listens to them. Not saying that's okay or anything like that, but it's the music. It's not the person. That's how I view it. But I like his music. I like the Family's music. The Family's is very soothing. You can it feels like you just took LSD. I mean, I've never took it, but feels like that. And then you're just going down like this like slide of relaxation. While this is more like, I can get into this. Like I love the Beatles. I can get into the Beatles like this. Tom Waits. I love Tom Waits' music. I mean, Bruce Willis on his harmonica. I mean, come on. But I had to share it with you. I had to share it with the world, if the world watches. And this was Ego off of the Lie, the Love and Terror Cult. Screen keeps going black. You all have helped me reach over 500 subscribers. Not only from my music, but the concert videos I have from concerts I've been to. And I have a couple gaming videos. I mean, I won't be doing a lot of gaming videos, but I'll be reacting to people playing games, stuff like that. But not as much as music. Music is just something in my heart. So I was thinking going live one day and actually sharing my CD collection, my album collection. I have some vinyls too, cassette tapes. And I thought that would be really cool. Just have people join and then leave if they get bored, and just go through, I think it's like hundreds of CDs. I haven't counted them in years, and I still have CDs from when I was, oh my gosh, in middle school, yeah. But anyways, I'm blabbering on. I hope you all enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned with SCARECROW. And I will see you here again. Bye-bye now.